Here, agus míle buchas a freisin as an cur láthir sin. And I'd like, if I could, just to ask a question in relation to just the government's approach to public procurement and capital development. I think there's a major problem with the government's ability to deliver on capital projects throughout Ireland. Major difficulties. And one that's costing the state massively in terms of money, but also costing the state massively in terms of services and facilities that are badly needed, that are delivered very, very slowly. So the National Children's Hospital is an example of 1.6 billion, 1.4 billion overspend 6 years late, 300 million spent on the metro in Dublin, but not a shovel put into the ground. And, in the flooding issue, which obviously you have been to the fore in recent times, for example, in Middleton, we have seen where capital projects are just glacial in their delivery at an enormous cost to individuals. So I've been speaking to Mona Stromso, who's the chair of the Middleton Floods Defence Committee down there. And basically, we have a situation where the last flood and storm that hit the area there was Storm Frank, I think it was in 2015. There was a public consultation delivered in 2016, but yet the planning is not expected to be delivered for that particular project until next year. And, so we often hear about the difficulties that exist because of court cases challenging planning applications. But here's an example that a project which is massively needed in terms of the safety and protection of property in Middleton, not even coming to fruition in terms of planning for what is basically an 8-year period. It's another example of this is right now there's 3,500 local authority homes that are empty throughout the state. It's taking 8 months on average to turn around a local authority home to get it back into use. But yet, if it's a private home for rent on the market, it takes 3 weeks. So it seems to me that there is an enormous amount of waste, bureaucracy and red tape wrapped up in the delivery of government projects. And just in relation to the Middleton situation there, it's talked now that works won't start on that particular project until 2029, which seems outstanding. So why is it that when, first of all, I'm a left-of-centre political activist. I like to see the delivery of public procurement, but my faith in public procurement is deeply damaged by this government's record on it. So why is it taking so long for projects such as the Middleton Flood Defence projects to even get to planning? Never mind the issues around the court cases that may or may not happen, or the projects of the delivery of the procurement and the construction of those flood defences.